Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. Saturday, May 18th, 2013. The pool table is slowly being taken back over by the Skylanders. It was clean for a little while, didn't last long. Basically, today I filmed the round 5 results. Round 6 matchups, Castaways versus Newlanders is what most of this is. If you haven't seen that, check that out. You can vote on the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. Basically pick, for example, our marquee matchup this time, Pop Fizz versus Whamshell. Scroll down, it's right hand side just below the Twitter feed. Select which character you like the best based on everything. Battle mode, story mode, aesthetics, gameplay. And take all those factors in, pick your favorite, click vote, and I come back every weekend, film the results in the next round, and we'll take it from there, setting up the ultimate playoff, if you will. The rest of this is basically debris from Skylanders Battlegrounds. You can see Royal Double Trouble back there. Somewhere out here is Chase McCain from Lego City Undercover pre-order bonus that I got without pre-ordering somehow. He's not quite as well hidden as he was last time, but he is hidden. See if you can find him. The things you'll note in front of you: Trigger Happy, Series 1 and 2, Stealth Elf, Series 1 and 2, Gilgrunt, Series 1 and Series 2, and then Terrapin, Series 1 and Series 2. Reason for that, if you saw the unboxing of Skylanders Battlegrounds, my local GameStop hooked me up. We got all 4 of these sidekicks. Here is Gilgrunt. Here is Trigger Snappy. Here is Whisper Elf. You can get a good look at her finally. And then lastly, my personal favorite sidekick is Terabyte. If you recall, these were originally available through the Fritos Lay promotion. Basically, you buy that multi-pack that has like the 20 small bags, and it had to be specially marked. You had to get the little card in there, and then you sent in that and the UPC, and $2, if I remember correctly. And then you waited an eternity, it seemed like, to get one. What was really bad about the way they did it, they didn't make clear if you could send in all 4 at once, or if you had to do them separately. And the way they did it, it wasn't like you pick you want Terabyte and you send it in. You actually had to rate them 1, 2, 3, 4. So I wanted Terabyte the most, and then we'll just say Whisper Elf second, Trigger Snappy third, Gilgrunt fourth. I'd send this in, and I had a legitimate chance I could wind up with Whisper Elf. And then if you send them in separately, or bought a bag of the chips the next week, what would happen on their ranked system? You don't have confirmation back. You're not going to see what you got from that first submittal, for another potentially 11 or 12 weeks. And conceivably, and it did happen to a few people, you could wind up with like all of the same, and that's not what you want to happen. Apparently you could send in and get all 4 of them at once. That's really the best way to do it, but they by no means made that clear on their little sheet. I still have one somewhere. I think I put it in storage with some Skylanders or something. But then a lot of people miffed they didn't go overseas, etc., and they were selling for crazy money on eBay, which is ironic because they really don't do anything of significance in the game. They're just really kind of more for shelf warmers or temporary amusements for your kids or something. But the way it panned out, GameStop got them a while back. You spend, I think, $19 or more or something, you would get one. And some stores sold them outright. Some of them gave 4 away to good customers, and corporate kind of cracked down on them being sold. And what it basically amounted to is at the time that they released them, it was a deal. There was like a lull in the characters. Most of like the hardcore fanatic Skylander people had purchased or acquired everything that was currently available. You would essentially be purchasing, duplicates. Or for the crazy people that buy like 5 of everything, they'd be buying like their 6th or 7th just to get the sidekick. That promotion ended. I can't remember when it was. It's somewhere on the blog. But now they've come back. They're doing it basically the whole month of May. It ends the 31st. You spend $19.99 or more per transaction. You get a sidekick. Again, it varies by store. You could walk in and probably buy the Wii U starter pack, and they'll give you 4 of them. If you're a good customer that pre-orders at the store, has bought multiple Skylanders there, they probably realize that, and they'll hook you up. Some of them, they might be really strict, do it by the letter of the law, and make you buy $19.99 on 4 separate transactions or something crazy. But my local store, they acted like I was the first person that even asked about them this time, and I guess they don't give them away, they just ship them back or something. So as it turned out, I mean, they hooked me up with all 4. The 2 that I did get from Frito-Lay's, and again, my issue, I really wanted Terabyte, but I didn't want to send in that 3rd one requesting him again when I hadn't gotten anything back. And just really made things complicated. I'm hoping with the giant sidekicks, and yes, there are giant sidekicks, they're not out yet. It's likely going to be Frito-Lay again. But I hope that when they do those, they'll actually kind of make amends for that, or at least say on the freaking sheet of paper, you can send in all 4 and we'll try our best to send you the complete set, etc. But I picked up Terabyte and Trigger Snappy. That's why Chaos has that smile on his face. So what I'm going to do, again, we've got all 4 of them right here. Can't really see them too well, but we're going to come in, and actually I guess we will start with Gilrunt. There he is in the packaging. Again, all this really is, you get the character, the sticker sheet, the directions. I'm not going to show that. There's really, I guess, no way for people to steal the code since it's not functional now. But no stickers or anything. It's just kind of like the web code for Spyro's Universe and maybe the iOS games. I haven't really played with that because I can't. But this is Gilrunt. I wanted all 4 of them. I just, thought Trigger Snappy and Terabyte were the coolest. He looks pretty neat. Again, green base indicates he's with SSA. He goes alongside here with Gilgrunt. And just for good measure, I figured I'd make the video more interesting since it's late in the game. There is Series 1 Gilgrunt, the sidekick, and then Series 2 Gilgrunt, which is a really epic repose. Basically, all these guys do, you put them on the Portal of Power, they kind of fall around, jump. They don't actually pick up items or battle enemies or anything. I do think they added sound to them in Giants. I can't remember for sure. I'll probably throw them all on the portal here coming up. The other one that I didn't have was Whisper Elf. Again, I'm actually a big Stealth Elf fan. I used her for all the speed challenges last time. We will get her opened up here. Again, there she is. Pretty good detail on her. I mean, the eye kind of has that blemish. Her head is like disproportionately large. I guess kids are kind of like that sometimes, don't you think about it? But still has the amazing ponytail. Here she is alongside her, Skylander Spyro's Adventure character, Stealth Elf Series 1, if you will. And then coming in, and again, just to make it interesting since it's late to the game, we have Series 2 Stealth Elf and her repos. So again, left to right, Series 1 Stealth Elf, Whisper Elf, the sidekick. And then lastly, we have Series 2 Stealth Elf. I should probably just open those 2, but I mean, I guess since, I've got them back there, I don't have to. To make the video fun and more interesting for you, we will come back. Probably makes Chaos really happy. Here is Trigger Snappy. Again, this is the miniature version of Trigger Happy, if you will. He's actually from Frito-Lay, Minneapolis, or whatever state it came from. Here he is beside Series 1 Trigger Happy, and then Orange Base Series 2 Repos Trigger Happy. So again, left to right, Series 1 Trigger Happy, Trigger Snappy, the sidekick. That's basically what they do in the game, just bop around crazily. And then, of course, Orange Base Skylander Giant Series 2 Repos Trigger Happy. Lastly, my favorite Skylander and my favorite sidekick, not oh so surprisingly, Terabyte. This is, of course, the miniature version of Terrafin. Here he is beside his Skylander Spyro's Adventure counterpart, Terrafin. Of course, available only in the Pirate Seas Adventure Pack. And then another extremely epic repo, Series 2 Terrafin, Orange Base from Giants. Here they are side by side, left to right. Series 1 Terrafin, Terabyte the sidekick, and then we have Series 2 Repos Terrafin. Again, right now, if you missed out on the sidekicks at your local GameStop or the Frito-Lay when those promotions expired. As of right now, and this will last through the 31st of May. Some stores probably might have them after that, or honor it or something. But bottom line, if you want them, the best way to get them is head over to GameStop right now, spend $19.99 or more, and they will give you one. Again, it's going to vary by store, but if you're like a really good customer, or they know you've shelled out half of your life savings on Skylanders, many employees or managers will, take care of you, hook you up with them. A small thing to do. Again, and that's kind of the point of the promotion, is to get people in the store to buy Skylanders. Like I said, it will vary by store. Again, the big issue right now, outside of Scarlet and Genie, most people actually have everything that's currently out. So if we get lucky, for those of you without all the sidekicks, maybe they're going to release, Light Core Hex or Chill and Pop Fizz before the end of May, and then that way you can conceivably go in and pick these up a little easier. But here they are. They all fit in the palm of my hand. I have pretty big hands. But you get the idea how small they are compared, basically half the size of the originals. And again, they really don't do anything of significance. I've showcased these front two to you in previous videos. Now that I've got all four, I'll probably throw one in the Giants playthrough just for the heck of it. But again, front left we have Terabyte, front right we have Trigger Snappy, and then in the back left we have Whisper Elf, and back right we have Gilrond. Pretty neat. They're mainly for collectors. Again, this is not something you need to go out and spend $200 or $60 to get the set of. You're not missing a lot if you don't have them. Again, really they are basically, in my opinion, just kind of like cool decoration, something different to put on the portal, if you ever want to spice it up. But just something fun, really. Like I said, GameStop through the end of the month is your best bet. That definitely beats paying outright scalper prices for these on eBay or something. Questions, comments, you can ask here on YouTube for a much quicker response. I suggest you use the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, if you happen to see Chase McCain out there, feel free to post up. As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.